Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother R.F.I.D Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Now this one I'm going into is Neuralink, alright, which is also known as one of the MOTB that this devil Esau Edom wants to bring across, alright, that they want to place in your forehead. And then it has the other one that is the R.F.I.D total chip that is small as a rice grain, alright, that is going to place in your hand in order for you to participate in society very soon. Alright, before another chime on that one there. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to play this and a few more clips, and we'll bring out 1 or 2 scriptures and close it off. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying to the nation of Israel.
If the cost of a Neuralink implant reaches hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you can restore lost functions like vision and memory, is it worth it? Elon's confirmed that Neuralink implant patients possess abilities that are almost superhuman, and these abilities will increasingly surpass what us normal humans can achieve. The first and second patient are living proof of what Elon's promised. Neuralink is not just a chip that stores memories, but it also opens up a future where humans can go further in their efforts to keep up with AI. So, what special abilities do the first 2 Neuralink patients possess?
Alright, and this is what the devil wants to do. You know, he wants to wow the people, alright, with all this deceiving acts and whatnot. Alright, this is what this devil wants to do. And what he's doing, you know, he's you can see that, you know, he is targeting the people who has no kind of abilities, you know, like to see like others. Some people, you know, might, you know, they might get an accident and whatnot, and they have, you know, they won't be able to walk anymore. Alright, but you know, this devil comes, alright, with a cape on his back, you know, looking, you know, moving like Super Grover, alright, from Sesame Street, alright, looking to basically come with a device, alright, a device that is going to deceive this whole entire world, alright, for them to take it. And you're seeing that, you know, he's making people walk again, he's making people see again, and so forth. Alright, because why? This man, Esau Edom, he has a God complex. Alright, he wants to be like the Most High. He have a prideful way about him. Okay, he also came out and said that, oh, you know, they don't need the God of the Bible anymore because they could do things for themselves now. Alright, but they're not understanding that the Lord is the one who's controlling them. Alright, let's go to the book of Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1. It says, the king's heart, meaning his mind, is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Alright, and this is just showing you that the Lord is controlling these devils. Alright, he controls, you know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the one that put them in power in the first place. Alright, when you go to Job 9 and 24, Job 9 and 24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You see that? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? I just tell you who he is. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Alright, this is the blessing that Esau got, alright, from his father. Alright, when he realized that Jacob got the blessing of the everlasting life and so forth, alright, which that was actually ours, alright, and that's roughly paraphrasing, and Esau got the fatness of the earth, all right, the dew from heaven. And this is, he got the sword, he got to rule with the sword, which is his weapons today that you're seeing, all right. And this is also his weapons also, this R.F.I.D total chip, these things is also his weapon in order to sit inside of you, so he will be able to track you, he could be able to control you, all right.
And why is Neuralink considered the most feasible memory-preserving technology out there today? 1. Neuralink first patient update. Ever since Neuralink got approval for human trials, a lot of people have gone against it, worried about implanting an untested chip in someone's brain. If something goes wrong, it wouldn't just be monkeys dying, it'd be a person. And that means Neuralink and Elon would face some serious consequences. But honestly, things aren't as extreme as we might think. Neuralink's actually done way better than expected with the first 2 patients, helping them regain abilities and even achieve things they couldn't do before.
And all this technology, just to add also, Salakia, all this technology you're seeing that Elon Musk coming out with and whatnot, these things was doing from since in the early 60s, all right. I can't remember the fella name, all right, but he was I think as a Spanish speaking person, all right, but he was a Edomite, all right. I think he was a not a Edomite, he was some heathen, but he was speaking Spanish, yeah. And what he did, he put that the same chip that you seeing Elon Musk making and taking all the glory for right now, all right. This was since in the early 60s, where that man put that same chip in a bull brain, all right. And he could have control the bull, to get angry, to calm down and whatnot. So this same device from back then, they wanted to try it on humans in the future. But guess what? We're in the future now. So we're seeing these things taking place. All right. Let me see if I could get the video by chance, if I still have it on my phone. All right, found it. All right, so taking this and see what it is, they was doing back then. All right, and you're going to see the things that you could see the things that Elon Musk doing now today is basically the same thing. They're just more advanced. All right.
In what observers could have been forgiven for mistaking as high-tech voodoo, Delgado apparently fancied himself.
All right, that's the man named Delgado,
The ultimate matador.
Recently released CIA documents refer to the feasibility of remote control of animals, and that special investigations will be conducted toward the application of selected elements of these techniques.
You seeing that, right? Push button. Let's go through it slow. Push button control of the CN brain now
to man.
All right. Yeah, look at seeing here. Push button. I'm gonna zoom in for you to see. All right. And this was one of the peoples from back then. All right. It says push button control of brain now possible. You see that? You see that? I wanna see too much. Let's go to our next video. All right, this one.
Jose Manuel Rodriguez Delgado was born in Spain in 1915. As an adult, he worked at the University of Madrid studying brain stimulation experiments on animals. Using electric shocks to their brains, Delgado proved that humans had the power and technology to change the electrical workings in a living brain. He showcased this publicly by inserting a microchip into a bull's brain, letting it charge at him, then flipping a switch to quickly change the bull's behavior. He then turned to studies on humans with the main goal of repairing damaged minds of mentally sick, concentrating on schizophrenia and epilepsy. A young woman with violent schizophrenia was his first test. Using a remote-controlled radio receiver attached to electrodes in her brain, he asked the woman to play the guitar. When she played, he flipped a switch, which immediately sent the subject into a rage. When he flipped the switch again, she was calm. Delgado discovered...
You hear that for yourself. Alright? So he put those things in that lady brain. Alright? And asked her to play the guitar. And when he flicked the switch, she turned out angry. And when he flicked it back again, what she did, she became calm. Alright? I'm gonna get the scripture here real quick before we go back to the video. There's 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Alright? We are not ignorant of this devil devices, because this devil, you know, this same... Oh my...
Helping him regain abilities and even...
This same device that they want to put in human, all right, in people, in that very near future, all right, because you know they don't have enough of these chips to distribute to the whole entire world right now. That's why they want to unalive over 6 billion people by 2025. Alright, because they only have like a certain amount where they could maneuver, who they could control. Alright, so the ones who will pass away, the ones who will be alive, those are going to get, you know, a lot of hell coming on to them, where this devil is going to come down with great wrath. Alright, to basically to do what, to put that MOTB into your brain or into your hand. Alright, as the book of Revelation speaks about. Alright, let's just get that real quick. The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 16, it says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." Alright, and that same forehead there is talking about that same Neuralink. Alright, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark on the name of the beast or the number of his name." Alright, so the people who will want to basically follow in that path and follow this devil, alright, take the devil's side, Esau, Edom, so-called white man. Alright, why? Because they want to continue living in this world, which this world will have nothing for any of us. Alright, this world is so corrupt and wicked. Alright, from since you're young, and that you could understand, you saw your parents angry all the time with the government structure. You know, every minute they want to vote for somebody new and whatnot, and everyone always disappointing them. Why? Because these same people they're voting for is not the people they're actually voting for. Alright, you're not actually voting for them, because at the end of the day, these people are working for the elites. They are underneath that umbrella. Alright, we read Job 9 and 24, the earth is handed over to the wicked. Alright, so this devil Esau Edom, he got the blessing of the sword. Alright, he got the fatness of the earth, you know. He got this rulership right now. But all this is coming to an end. Now for all of you who wants to take that MOTB, alright, all of you all who want to take that MOTB in due time, alright, who want to try out this Neuralink and whatnot, in order for you to walk again because you miss walking, you know, and all these things. These things, you know, these things is just showing you that you're basically accepting Esau Edom side. Alright, that's what you're doing. You're accepting his side. You're accepting he to be ruler over you. Alright, you're accepting him as your true God. And you're seeing many of our people today, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today, they tend to follow and rather be part of this world. They rather seek help from the wicked. All right, they rather seek help from him, but they will not seek help from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, our people, the Hebrew Israelites. So let's see what is going to happen to you all who take this MOTB, this R.F.I.D total chip. It says Revelation 14:9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. All right, meaning righteous judgment. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. All right, which is coming by the form of those ICBM. All right, that is coming to hit Babylon the Great, America. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai, which the world is ignorantly called GC. Alright, you already know what I mean by that.
Helping them regain abilities and even achieve things they couldn't do before. Nolan Arbaugh, age 29, who received Neuralink's brain chip to help restore functions after a diving accident, recently revealed that he named the implant chip in his brain Eve. In the first
and he didn't just name that Eve, is those devils and them tell him to see that. Alright?
few weeks after surgery, Nolan was able to control a cursor with his thoughts, play chess, games, browse the webs, and even post on X with Neuralink's incredible support. But Neuralink's original purpose wasn't just to restore basic functions or allow simple tasks like these. Elon's bigger goal for Neuralink is to enhance brain function, something he refers to as his superhuman abilities.
You hear that? Superhuman abilities. Now, I want to show you another video. Alright, let's bear with me, Babakasha. Now, I type in movies with CHIP in brain, right? And these are a collection of movies, or you could check them up and take them in. Alright, because what this devil is do is also show you movies, show you in his movies what is there to come. Alright, this is how he boasts, this is how he does show off. Alright, he don't come verbally and say it, he just show it in his movies. Alright, now this movie here, going into the movie Upgrade. Now I'm gonna just play a few clips of it, and Lord willing, I will bring out our next script here and we'll close it off. Now check this out. I don't want to play now. Just bear with me, Babakasha. Right.
As a quadriplegic, it must be frustrating for you, someone who liked to get things done with their hands.
Here's the thing. 4 guys murdered my wife. If I could find these men, I'd do it.
What if I told you I could offer you something that would enable you to walk again? I call it STEM, a computer chip that has the potential to change everything. It's a new, better brain.
You hear that? So in this movie here, a lot of you probably already saw it, but this is a good movie to go back and watch, and you will see the things that this devil, is planning to do, and he's showing you right there. And what Elon Musk said, what that devil said, he wants to push it, a step ahead again. You know, it's not to just help you walk again. It's to basically, you know, give you superhuman abilities. And this is what this movie was explaining and showing you, that it's what is actually coming. All right. So the time of Jacob trouble that is coming, a lot of these people who will have these devices implanted into them, all right, whether it's in your brain or it's in your hand, all right, these things is going to do what? Is going to take over your body. All right, it is going to take over your body. And Esau Edom is the, you know, he is the one who is going to be able to control you. You are going to be running around like literal zombies.
I am STEM, the system operating your body for you.
You see that? You hear that? You say the system say it's operating the body for you. So we already see how AI does operate. You know, like it have a mind of its own. We already see how these other devices that they created, you know, chat GBT and these kind of things. All right, these things, you know, you could have a normal conversation with it and it's speaking back with you. All right, so these same kind of devices is going to be implanted into you. So what do you think going to happen to you?
Can anybody else hear you?
No, only you. May I point something out? In the drone surveillance footage. Sir Brantner, Marine Corps, address 414 Citrus, New Ground. We'll need a plan.
I got this.
This doesn't seem like a well thought out plan. I need your permission to operate independently.
Permission granted!
Thank you.
I'll lower down the volume. All right, but this is showing you also that the CHIP in his brain, you know, in his body, you know, is controlling him. All right, and he gave it permission to do what? To take over. But I think in the ending of the movie, you know, I would have sell it out a little bit here, that, you know, he literally died, but, you know, his body could have still functioned. Why? Because he could have, you know, the CHIP was still, you know, operating him, controlling his body functions. All right, pretending to be him. So this is just showing you that, you know, all these things is coming. This is what these devils do. They prideful. All right, the name of the movie is Upgrade. Let's go back to the Revelation 13 and 16 again. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, never trust thy enemy. All right, never trust thy enemy. Who's the enemy? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the top banking families, the same people who bring in all these wicked devices to you. All right, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. All right, these devils and them, you know, they accomplish a diligent search. You know, they do, you know, they had all these things into plans. You know, they planned this out for you all. All right, as the scripture talk about, you know, they work evil upon their beds. Micah 2 and 1. All right, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. All right, so these devils have the power in their hand to do what? To bring forth all these different devices. All right, so hey, be aware, be be aware and watch and see what's taking place. All right, understand the men of the Lord, the prophets of the Lord today. We are here today. We are preaching, we are prophesying, we are warning you all to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. All right, because we seeing that the things are happening today on the earth. Prophecy is actually jumping on the pages of the Bible. All right, this is the time to turn back to the Lord. This is the time to remember and to come back to your Maker, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright, so with that, I hope this lesson here was edifying, and I will say Shalom.